All right, people, I finally did it. I am doing a video from the chairlift. All right, so I'm gonna keep bashing on. I'm just gonna do a short video, obviously, because I'm on the chairlift. Look at this. See if I can get some views. It's a little cloudy at the bottom, but anyways, a little better scenery. All right. Last I left off, I had seen the spiritual healer. I had had a connection with my father and my cousin, and it was the most profound, most unbelievable, it was incredibly healing for me. And she also explained what was going on with me. Okay, so that's where we left off. So let's continue on. Okay, I'm just going to explain a few other things that were going on in my life at that time. Number one, I had started therapy. I started intense therapy. I found a specialist who is specialized in PTSD, and like army PTSD, like soldier PTSD type of thing. And so I started in with her, and I went quite often, and it was quite intense, and it was really, really helpful. So I was going to therapy. Another thing that was happening during this time that was just weird stuff, like magical stuff. One of them was I was starting to see repeating numbers all over the place, like everywhere. Like yeah, you see it as you think coincidence. This was to an obnoxious point, like where it's just in your face all the time, and you're like, look at that scenery. That's so much better than my kitchen. Just numbers repeating so much so that you're just like, why am I seeing all these numbers? 11 of 11, yes, we all see 11 of 11. But there was also 9/11, and 12/12 was another one that I saw. 4/4 was another one I saw. Just a lot of repeating numbers was happening, okay? Another thing that was happening was I was seeing eagles, bald eagles in weird, abnormal places, like all the time. Everywhere I went, bald eagles were showing up. That was another thing that was happening. It was magical. At this time as well, I was going to school. I had started school online for interior design. Okay, I was doing that as well at this time. And what else was going on at this time? So there's one incident that I have to tell you about, and this one is extremely important because it's going to come back. Okay, so pay attention to this one. Doesn't seem like it's important now, but it will be. Before I moved to the mountains, I was having dreams. I'll switch hands here. Or maybe I'll just put it down here for a minute. Sorry. I was having dreams of mountain lions. I was scared shitless of mountain lions and running into mountain lions before I went to the mountains. I was dreaming about them. I was thinking about them. Mountain lions. And so when I got to the mountains, I was scared of them. Like everywhere I walked, they were always on my mind. I was scared of them. So one day I was out with Pax, and I had taken my scooter down to a few blocks away from my house, and there's like a bushel of trees there, kind of like a little forest in there. And I've been in there many times, and Pax was off leash, and we're just sort of wandering around in there, and I look over and something catches my eye. And then I zoom in on it, and it was a baby deer kill. It was a baby deer that had been killed. Now this thing was fresh to the point that there was still like fresh meat hanging off the ribs. Like the ribs were completely wide open, and Pax was sniffing around. She wasn't too close to it, but she was sniffing around it. As soon as I saw that kill, I knew exactly what was going on, and my face went white, and I just realized I'm in a bad spot and I need to get out of here. I looked down at the ground, and there was big cat prints all over the ground, and yeah, I was terrified. So I had to walk backwards out of there, and I was stumbling because I couldn't walk very well. I had my cane. I quickly leashed Pax, and we made it out of there. I got home, and I was trembling. I was so scared. I had just ran into a mountain lion kill. Okay, I'm terrified of mountain lions. Now I'm running into a mountain lion kill. So keep that in the back of your head. The next thing, I just got to lower my hand for a second. I know the video is nice, but I don't have one of those sticks. The next thing that happened, or the other thing that happened at this time, was I met a man, okay? Randomly, a friend of mine, we were on the street. I was walking with my cane. I can remember where we were. I ran into someone I knew like not very well, and he introduced me to this guy. This guy was in his 20s, his late 20s, and I don't know how to explain it. There was a connection between me and this guy immediately. I don't know what it was. I've never felt something like that before. Not romantic, just a connection between him and I. And from that point on, we became friends. We played pool together. We went on dog walks together, and he confided in me. He started to confide in me. He had a very traumatic life as well, and so he started to confide in me. There you go. I'll get that scene for you. He started to confide in me about his traumas. Okay, so these are the things that are going on in my life right now. So I'm going to end the video here, just a quick little video. I want to get a good scene in there. So just remember, I ran into a mountain lion kill. I'm in interior design at school. What else? I met this guy, this random guy who I have a huge connection with. So these are the things that are going on now. I hope you enjoyed the scenery, and next video will probably be from my studio, the kitchen.